Yes, to answer your question quite simply, children do experience this within the cult. Of the 14, 15 people in my, circle, I guess you could say it, random ex-members that I know, continually growing every year, I think there's about 7 that have experienced this. You do the math. Like, one is one too many. This is over half. And not only on top of that do you have things like religious trauma, or the trauma that comes with being excommunicated for speaking up about your experience, or speaking up against the injustice of what you're going through. Not only do you have the trauma of being excommunicated from your family, there's so much, the abandonment issues, I guess, that would spring from that, and with the religious trauma. There is so much to unpack for these poor kids that have suffered this, and they're out here now as adults trying to navigate a whole new world. So yes, and I often get people within the cult saying to me, when will it be enough? When will you stop? You've said your bit, stop speaking up about it. I won't stop, not until those people are behind bars. And you know who I'm talking about, and I know. I started speaking up about a year ago now, on TikTok and other social media platforms. And my inbox is flooded with stories of teachers that have, seen or experienced kids that have gone through this, or the signs that a kid is going through deep emotional disturbance. Former members that are in, their 50s, 60s, 70s, reaching out, sharing stories of their life in the cult, in the Plymouth Brethren Christian Church cult as a child, and the horrific horror stories of what they went through, of which the church just covers up. And the church will continue to cover it up. This mainstream Christian church will continue to cover it up, because for them to openly admit and expose would be for them to jeopardize their position, their reputation within their own community's eyes, because everybody would be like, okay, well, we are just normal people. We're not this peculiar people zealous for good works that are going to be whisked away by Jesus because we're so special. No, we're just average humans who are incredibly flawed. And unfortunately, this is a safe haven for the people that like to inflict this on children, because, well, they get away with it. And I know this because of the victims that I've helped leave and their stories, and that their perpetrators are still wandering free, with access to children, might I add. So to your questions, if you're still in the cult, I won't stop. I won't stop until every single last one of them is exposed and behind bars where they should be. And the church won't allow that to happen, because it means they would have to be accountable for their actions, and it could possibly mean it would jeopardize their charitable status, which is taxpayers' dollars. And, well, we know that they like money more than they do family, more than they do their beliefs, because money is their belief. And if you're a government official with any power at all, or anyone on any level that has access to creating an investigation, I'm begging you on behalf of all the victims, there needs to be a fully fledged investigation into the Plymouth Brethren Christian Church, a royal commission into their behaviour in hiding children that experience this, in hiding in what extremes they go to protect their image. There needs to be a fully fledged investigation into their money laundering through their schools globally. They've set up schools, their Rapid Relief Team charity, which is a fake front that we all know as a former member. We were like, oh, we've all set this up because we nearly lost our charitable status in the UK. We need to do something to make us look like a mainstream Christian church, because we don't open our churches to the public. So we'll have this charity, therefore we look like we do good works. And I have a myriad of media or texts and former members that can vouch for this as well. So the Rapid Relief Team, One School Global, UBT, they all need to be investigated, because they are all a money laundering scheme. We all know that. We all know that. And the only people that profit from this are those in the higher echelons of that society, that being the Hales family and his close associates.